Today I'll be reviewing the Paleoverse Season 1. So there will be three categories: character, story, and quality. For characters, like, you could like how the characters develop and everything, and can you distinguish them. For story, it's the story, and for quality, it's lighting quality or like camera quality, so forth and so on. So, I hope you enjoyed, and let's get into the first category. Okay, let's start with story or characters. The characters in the show, saying they are voiced by Discovery, aren't really distinguished in season 1. We have Patch the Tarbosaurus, the Dinosaur Discovery, that Noctosaurus Boy, and the King, and Space Kid Productions, Kaiosaurus slash Cryolophosaurus King. So we have a couple casts of characters, but honestly, it's hard to distinguish them. For example, Discovery is religious, or they're all religious in season 1, which, yeah, and Charlie, that. But I feel like the characters aren't distinguished enough in season 1, and that's probably the main problem in season 1, that the characters aren't distinguished enough. And I feel like it should have been more distinguished throughout the time, and basically it's not really good in a sense. The characters aren't really distinguished. So let's move to the next category. For characters in season 1, I have to give it a 6 out of 10. It's better than most shows that can make character development, but it's lacking. Now let's move on to story. The story is obviously Dinotubers going on adventure, which started the idea started with Legends of the Dinoverse, but I feel like the Paleoverse actually has a good story. Like, you start off with Discovery and Ryan getting banished from old their old herd. So basically, they or have to get find a new herd or find water and food, and they set out, and yeah, the beginning's pretty good, but yeah, I feel like it has its flaws, but but Ryan Discovery thinks Ryan died, but also Discovery thinks Ryan died, Ryan thinks Discovery died, but then Discovery finds a group, and the group consists of a number of Dinotubers. It's a pretty small group, and we see Ryan is going on a rampage with the Raptors, killing them all, and his figure changes into this. It was the Sigamimus, then it's the Cryolophosaurus, which is a plot hole, but yeah, uh, I can overlook that plot hole since I don't really care. Then the story also includes then Charlie, or the one Raptor, survives and gets away and finds the group. Discovery can't forgive him, but the others make Discovery forgive him, so yeah. And they find another group, which consists of more Dinotubers, such as like Hamptodon, and yeah, there was also a 9 month time gap in between them. Then they go to the Jurassic verse or try to find the Jurassic verse Space Kid, and then they actually find Ryan there, and they talk to the king. The king allows them to stay, but turns out the king is actually evil. Then the plague of madness, and some of the characters die, like Nick Osborne from the plague. But yeah, then basically with that, then they then the series then it ends. So I have to give the story a, a 8 out of 10. I or 8 out of 10. I love the story, and I feel like the story is better than most Dinosaur shows, so it's pretty good. I have to give Discovery some props. Now let's move on to quality. In the first episode, the camera quality isn't the best. It's a little bit pixelated, but in episode 2, 3, and so on, the quality gets better over time, which I appreciate. Some of the angles aren't the best, and basically, the angles aren't the best part of the series, so I have to give the angles, like some of the lighting, especially during the Jurassic Verse scenes could have been better, since light could have been better. Like, for example, in the Dinoverse, it has very good lighting, and yeah, since that's one main, and I feel like some of the it's very up, but I feel like quality wise, like visual effects are good, the camera quality is good, the puppeting is pretty good, other than a few hand slips there and here and there. So I have to give a quality, other than the missing of voice acting, which kinda, uh, let's say, let's let down the character quality, but I have to say, I feel like quality gets a 8 out of 10, even though the camera quality of the first episode could have been better. So, yeah, I feel like the quality is pretty good. Now let's get to the general rating. So this series gets a 7.5 out of 10. Things like, I hope in season 2 the characters improve, like some of the dialogue could have been better, so I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to make more reviews of more series in the near future. So I hope you enjoy. Rex King signing out, and goodbye.